People make time for everything and everyone else in their life, but they never make time for themselves. Time someone is willing to take time out of their life to spend time with themselves. So if you want to get to know yourself, you need to spend time with yourself. But in a way that you can inquire, right? So people say to me things like, oh, I walk my dog in the park, that's my time with myself. And you're like, no, it's not. That's you walking the dog. People go like, oh, I've been fall over. No, hate the water, love the water. Tell me, right? And people don't have that conversation because they don't have that conversation with themselves. They don't end up knowing what they want in life. Because they don't know what they want in life, they can't focus that finite amount of energy. And then they don't live a lifestyle that brings them happiness. And most people end up being unhappy as a byproduct.
So what is the tool that you suggest people use to start? Is it that focused meditation? Is it just being with themselves alone, asking questions?
Take 5 minutes out of the day every morning, and maybe even just do it Monday to Friday and take the weekends off. You know, wake up in the morning, shower, go to a quiet place in your home or apartment, sit down for 5 minutes, close your eyes. You could do a couple of breathing exercises and maybe just take a few deep breaths to relax yourself. And then start having that conversation with yourself. Same conversation, and then the next natural question is, what do I talk about, right? Well, what would you talk about if you met a stranger at a bar? Would you just sit there and stare at them? Would you ask questions? What's your name? How are you feeling? What do you think about the election in America? Ask yourself these questions. Have a conversation the same way you would have with a stranger with yourself. And when you have that conversation every day, the initial conversations would be very superficial. Of how I'm feeling today, I'm hungry, didn't like the show we watched last night. And then after a week, we're not going to be talking about that. If we met once a week for 6 months, by month 3 or month 4, our conversations would be so much deeper, right? We'd be talking about much more personal stuff. And then you'd really get to, once you close your eyes and go inside of you, you realize that you're going to see things that you love and things that you don't love. And you have to be prepared for that. And most people can't handle that. They can close their eyes and go in and see all the things they love about themselves, but the things that are unpleasant makes them open their eyes and go, this is absolutely useless. I could definitely use my time in much more productive ways. And then they get up and they live like you get to know someone you love, right? You see all the good things about them and all the not so good things. This is part of the package, right? But you love and accept them because you love that person. The same way you need to take that approach with yourself. But you can't know what you want until you spend time with yourself.